welcome back folks. Sorry it's been so long, but to be honest there hasn't been a lot going off, only stuff growing. Don't you love all the flies? So it's a lovely day here, that, isn't it? See now. Taking pictures of them the other day in the garden. Well, I wasn't, my wife was. Ever so nice. Got some good pictures of hoverflies just landing on the dahlias. These are all finishing now by the looks of it. It's a shame because these were nice. Could do with getting in and deadheading these. Could do with lifting that up as well. It's blocking everything off. I need to do that next week or so. They've all fell over like they do. I lifted this one up, but I need to do them all because it legging missing up there. It's a sea of green. You can't get me down that path now. Well, they're the second early kestrels, and they've flopped. So hope for a bit of dry weather next week or so, and then I'm going to cut tops off them. I'm going to have them out. So a quick look in here at tomatoes. And to say I haven't used any Miracle Grow in here, these are fantastic. I'm happy with these. These are the Furline, and they're supposed to be blight resistant, and you get a couple of big ones and a little one. They don't all fire, and maybe if I'd been a bit better with the feeding and whatnot. And at home I've sprayed them, at night I spray them in the morning with my hose pipe, and seem to got a lot more fruit, but I can't grumble for the size of these. Really happy with these. Plants aren't that big either, so it's lack of feeding by me, but the only ones down in greenhouse on allotment, so as I'm not here, I'm mainly flying visits to feed, so can't be bad. Quite pleased with them, to be honest. So happy days. Let's have a look in here. Right, maritime. Strange thing happened. Planted 2 marrows. One's there, the other one's a courgette. So these are seed from last year's biggest marrow. So we saved the seed and went again. I don't know if it was such a good idea, but I've ended up with a marrow and a courgette. I gave my friend 3 plants. They've ended up with 3 marrows, luckily, and gave Pete over there. He had the seed when we split it, because it was his marrow we took it from, and he's ended up with courgettes. The thing is, the yellow courgettes, and I know I haven't got any yellow courgettes. I bought courgette seed this year because when I came to plant it I'd run out. I usually grow Defender, so I got some totally different seed, and they weren't yellow. So I've let one blow it grow. It's in between. I didn't think it'd take off, but it's in between my garlic, so I don't know how my garlic's going to fare. But we'll see. But my marrow's there, I'm not going to uncover it. In fact, I've just spotted another one. I have to keep doing this. Right, that one's set as well, and I don't want that one, so you can come off. Touch down. That's got in compost. So, yeah. So we've got a marrow on the go, feeding that. I'm now started off with a high nitrogen feed, hence why that courgette's as big as it is, because I have got another courgette, or 2 courgettes there and there. Granted they were planted afterwards, but they haven't had the nitrogen feed. There's this bugger, hasn't he? He's massive. Well, plenty of courgette soup. So I'm not going to look at the marrow. I'll leave it as it is, but I have been feeding it with comfrey, and I shall continue to feed it. It's going to have a big feed today. It's nice and wet, the soil still. We've had a few good days of rain on and off, so it's been nice, to be honest. I mean, at work it's been a bit sticky, so it is nice. And beetroot starting to come. I've already had a few pieces, so a few more to go now. I've had my orders by mother-in-law to save her some, so I will do. These courgettes, just starting to pick. Needs a bit of a weed. They'll have to come down next week, and I'm going to have a good feckle, get it all sorted. The shallots, they're not faring as good as they usually do, but I think that's because I've planted a bit close to the tree this year, so they are getting a lot of shade. But to be honest, I kind of let them deal with themselves. I haven't watered them as much as I used to. So, but they're not massive this year, but there's still plenty. I do like the flavours. It's good to see the sweet corn starting to tassel up. I don't think it's going to get much taller, but yet again, that's under trees. I have had it better there, but we'll see. If I get a corn off each one, I'll be happy. Maybe not be ready till end of January, for her, and her August, even September time. This is my tayberry that a neighbour's given me, so I've just put it here till I sort where I'm going to plant it. But I think, looking at it, it wants a bigger pot, so I'll put it in a bigger pot. Maybe this one, I don't know, could do with something bigger with a load of muck in bottom. We'll see how we go. Bit of lavender and that round it, and another lily. Probably get that lily away. See, they've got some second stalks on these. I'm going to cut these off because I don't want that many. I only want one on each. Blueberries, I've had quite a few already. I caught my son here the other day, just helping himself to them, so I had to tell him off. Leave us enough for a blueberry loaf, which we've had a blueberry loaf off it. We'll have another one before the season's over, I think. So look, no gooseberries, missed them this year. Birds have had them, my fault. But to be honest, I only set this up this year, this bitter. And oh, blackberries, I've only just noticed them. There's a few on here. Might get a few blackberries off here. That's only the second year that's been in there, so I'm not expecting loads of things. I'm going to put took all my daffodils out front garden when I've had probably told you, I've had some work done on front garden, hence I haven't got a garden there anymore. So all my daffodils and whatnot I'd go in there. They're all drying out at home, and I'm going to put them all in here so I get some early season colour. Still covered up. Gooseberries, none left on it. Birds beat me to it, but they want a good tidying up them. I only planted them this year, and actually, since I put the path in, they're not central, so I'm probably going to move them over a foot, get them all central. I'm not desperate for gooseberries, to be honest. In fact, there's only me, a lad who likes them, so I'm not that rushed. And these are alright. I think the other one might come out. I want some more blueberries, to be honest, so I'll probably keep one of these, put it in with them, get rid of these, and have one side blueberries and one side gooseberries. And then my tayberry is going to go at the back here. Move the shed. Remember the shed that I've talked about? Still see where it was. All that, it's there now. I've done the base for it. I just need to get some wood for a roof. 4 foot, I need 2 4 foot by 5.5 boards, and I've got 2 boards here, and they're only 3.5 foot wide, so and they're about 8 foot long. They're plenty long enough, but not wide enough, unfortunately. So I've got to buy some boards. No problem. The problem is getting them up here, so I'll probably have to have them delivered, I reckon. Anyway, I'm trying to waffle a bit. Never mind. Peas. These have been good. They're absolutely berserk. Of a fly looking for a flower. Yeah, they've done really well. I've got to say, big thumbs up if you're thinking of growing them in gutters and transplanting them. It's a great way. These are done now, so what I'll do is these are going to all go in compost, eat it next week or so, and yeah, this is going to be asparagus bed sooner or later. I don't know if I'm going to do it next year. I might let that one get going first, but yeah, definitely going to be asparagus bed. I've got a load of compost. All my compost is going in here this year, so I'm going to get it ready, cover it up, get some sand. I've got my sand up there. Got a load of sand there. That's going to go in it. I'll rotivate it, get it ready for the for next year. Put some more manure in it, and then I'll cover it and leave it till next year, and then see what I'm going to do. I might just get on with it and get asparagus in it straight away. We'll see. Some lilies. Can't remember what they're called. A lady at work gave them me. I swapped them for one of those lilies. Can't remember what it's called. Onions are doing really well. Really chuffed with them this year. Started them late as well, so they're just starting to go over. So I'll probably lift them next week. Don't want them to get any white rot on them, so I need to lift them early. Yeah, this is my cherry tomato greenhouse. These are beautiful. These sun gold, these are just going straight away as soon as I take them home. So try to eat some down at Allotment. I did a live video of on YouTube of my first of the year tomatoes. Yeah, they were lovely. I couldn't wait to eat them, so I streamed it live so so a certain few people could see them because I beat them. Anyhow, let's have a look at asparagus and then I'm going to scoot. Need to get some water in, then we'll have a look at the tomatoes up at home. So all I'm doing with this is I'm weeding it. That's all you have to do. Try and keep it as weed free as possible. It's not difficult on a bed like this. So had a bit of an issue earlier in season where some of the ferns broke, and that one, and there's another one I think I've lost. So I think I might have lost one, which isn't too bad. I could always get an extra one when I order some. I'm going to take that little path up there, and I'm going to put a little edge in, and I'm going to put some gravel I've got down. I'm going to cover it with weed membrane, gravel that. I've got 5 extra slabs there. Window, let's get some. And then I'm going to square that off, and that's going to be a little bed of some flowers. Must admit, I've enjoyed growing the flowers this year. Got some dahlias at home, and they're massive. Got head of flowers coming everywhere, blooms I should say. See, I'm not used to growing flowers. Head of flowers. I think they're cauliflowers, don't I? So yeah, the blooms all over the place. So I might be becoming addicted to dahlias, I don't know. Got plenty of room to grow them though, haven't I? So this is me checking out. It's the, what is it? 23rd of July, Sunday. And it's time to do some watering. I'll see you when I'm going to nip home, so I'll see you in a minute. Right, so before I go home, there's nobody about, I thought I'd nip up to my friends Ian and Karen's plot. Well, have a look at their marrows. They're squash mad. They eat lots of squashes. So, I don't know where they've put theirs. Is this it? Because they look like courgettes to me. Oh no. Oh. Hey, it's a good one. Not. I think that's a courgette. She says it's a marrow, but I think that's a courgette. Unless I'm mistaken. It definitely looks like a courgette to me. Anyway, their peas are finished. These are nice. They're usually really early, these. And buckets go everywhere, look. Anyway, I'm going. See you later. Right, these are my dahlias at home. Beautiful flowers. These all seem to be going the wrong way, look. Flowering, facing fence. Loads of heads on. I did put more than one in. That one's finished. Got some nice pictures of that one though. Ready for deadheading. That one's deadheading. Anyway, come with me. Right, so I'm home now, obviously. And here's what's in these greenhouse. So as you can see, the plants look a lot healthier in here. They've grown a lot taller, especially those, which are the them blight resistant fir lines. I mean, they've got tomatoes right up to the edge. It just shows you a bit of feed at the beginning. I mean, granted, some of the tomatoes aren't as big, but there's a lot more on them. Whereas them, they've put bigger tomatoes out. But even them, look, that's, I mean, the size of that, I can't see the leaf. But can't grumble at that size of tomato. Cucumbers, keep spitting them out. I'm not a fan of cucumbers, and it's the last year I'm growing them. So, because I keep getting them, I've grown them for my son and mother-in-law. She's not taking many, he's not eating many, so they're a waste of space. So, there's quite a few on. They're only little spiny ones, but still, no point growing them if you're not going to eat them. Loads of cherry tomatoes. Just ready for picking. Alright. That shook me up. Right. Keen-eyed, if you'll notice. Got two buckets, that one. And that one. No tomatoes in it. Well, they was me giant mamas. And to be honest, they looked really fine until they started producing fruit. And I couldn't keep that bucket wet enough. It's a 30 litre bucket. And they just all got blossom end rot. So I probably had to put them in a bag of compost. But I just couldn't keep them dry enough. Wet enough, I mean. They just, so in the end I got fed up of looking at them. So I chopped them down. End of. Alright, so that's it for now. I'll do another roundup before I go away. I've got some shoots to pull out here, just noticed. Yeah, so I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Cheerio.